Welcome, thinkers and explorers of the mind. Are you ready to challenge your own ideas and beliefs? Join us as we dive into the transformative pages of Adam Grant's Think Again. This journey will not just reshape what you think, but how you think. Don't forget to subscribe and join our community of lifelong learners, where every thought is an adventure and every day is a chance to see the world anew. Hit that subscribe button and let's embark on this thought-provoking voyage together. The primary dimension, the art of rethinking as an essential mental ability. The principle of the art of rethinking as an essential mental ability, highlighted in Adam Grant's Think Again, revolves around the significance of cognitive adaptability. Cognitive nimbleness and adaptability. Grant underscores the necessity of reassessing and refreshing our convictions, akin to how we update our awareness of cultural trends or the condition of our belongings. Our viewpoints and methods often remain unchanged, which can be counterproductive as it hampers our capacity to tackle novel challenges effectively. Celebrating errors. The narrative propels us to relish the discovery of being incorrect, as it signifies a stride towards accuracy. It portrays skepticism not as a flaw, but as an indication that our knowledge and comprehension have room to expand. This attitude fosters the cultivation of authentic expertise through ceaseless education. Constructive disagreement. Another facet of rethinking is the engagement in constructive disagreement. It entails the examination of diverse outlooks to gain a more comprehensive grasp of the merits and drawbacks of our stances. This doesn't imply antagonism, but rather a meaningful exchange that fosters development. Adaptation and proactive response. Rethinking involves an openness to transformation and a proactive response to fresh insights. Confronted with notions that contest our preconceptions, the suitable reaction is not rejection, but inquisitiveness and an eagerness to inquire and comprehend. Prioritizing core principles. Grant also illuminates that excessive association with our beliefs can obstruct our capacity to rethink. He advocates for a concentration on core principles, permitting the manifestation of those principles to mature as we assimilate new perspectives. Ultimately, rethinking transcends mere alteration of opinion. It's about a willingness to enhance our comprehension and decision-making faculties. It's an ability that can be honed and polished, culminating in improved problem-solving, communication, and comprehensive personal advancement. The secondary principle, emphasizing core values. Adam Grant's Think Again illuminates the pivotal role of emphasizing core values as a foundation over inflexible beliefs. Alignment with fundamental values. Grant advocates for an alignment with our fundamental values rather than an excessive association with our beliefs, decisions, and endeavors, which can inadvertently become intertwined with our identity. This realignment fosters openness to modify the manifestation of our values in light of new insights and experiences. Evolution of value expression. Centering on core values grants permission for their expression to mature. This evolution is crucial for personal development, paving the way for more adept problem-solving and decision-making. Distinction between values and beliefs. Contrary to beliefs, which are mutable and can be disproven, values are steadfast and encapsulate what is intrinsically significant to us. They steer our actions and choices consistently, notwithstanding the evolution of our beliefs and understanding. Counteracting over-identification. An excessive identification with particular beliefs or viewpoints can engender an intransigent self-concept resistant to change. Prioritizing core values counteracts this by offering a solid base that nurtures growth and education. Steering through adversities. A self-concept anchored in values as opposed to beliefs equips us better to steer through adversities and critiques. It facilitates the reassessment of our stances without the threat to our identity, as it is not contingent on being invariably correct. To encapsulate, emphasizing core values entails foregrounding what is quintessentially vital to us. It involves granting ourselves the latitude to evolve and adapt, which is indispensable for perpetual learning and rethinking. This stance fosters a more resilient and open-minded engagement with the world. Essence of scientific inquiry. Embracing the principles outlined in Adam Grant's Think Again, the essence of scientific inquiry lies in nurturing a mindset that values curiosity, analytical thinking, and the readiness to revise our convictions based on fresh insights. Cultivating intellectual modesty. To engage in scientific inquiry is to cultivate intellectual modesty. It involves recognizing the limits of our knowledge and remaining open to new learning and discoveries. This approach helps us avoid overly clinging to our notions, providing the flexibility to modify them in the face of compelling evidence. Challenging and verifying beliefs. Just as scientists critically examine and validate their hypotheses, we too should approach our beliefs with a sense of scrutiny and a readiness to test them against the fabric of reality. This requires a spirit of inquisitiveness, the habit of posing questions, and the pursuit of information that might contest our established beliefs. Detaching ideas from self-identity. An integral part of scientific inquiry is preventing our concepts from becoming intertwined with our identity. When our convictions are deeply linked to who we are, altering them becomes synonymous with losing a fragment of our essence. Detaching our ideas from our identity allows for a more impartial assessment. Welcoming transformation. Moreover, scientific inquiry involves an ease with transformation. It demands the bravery to acknowledge our missteps and the agility to evolve our thought processes. This adaptability is vital for personal development and for advancing collective knowledge and societal progress. Prioritizing curiosity. In conclusion, scientific inquiry places a higher value on curiosity than on the insistence of being correct. It champions the pursuit of knowledge and the process of learning above the compulsion to prove oneself right. This philosophy nurtures an environment of perpetual learning and enhancement. In essence, scientific inquiry is a robust intellectual instrument that propels us to maintain an open mind, to continually assess and reassess our views, and to welcome the unknown with eagerness and modesty. It's a way of thinking that fosters greater creativity, enhanced problem-solving capabilities, and more impactful communication. The fourth principle, reveling in erroneous conclusions. Adam Grant's Think Again introduces us to the invigorating concept of reveling in erroneous conclusions, which underscores the intellectual and personal evolution that stems from acknowledging and valuing our misjudgments. Transforming errors into educational moments. Grant advocates for a perspective where being incorrect is viewed not as a setback, but as a fertile ground for enlightenment. It presents us with the prospect of acquiring insights and understanding that would remain elusive had we not erred. Confronting the self. To concede our errors is to confront our self-image and the innate desire to maintain an aura of competence. This act of humility paves the way for self-enhancement and more astute decision-making. Fostering an attitude of growth. The delight found in being wrong is intrinsically linked to fostering a growth-oriented mindset. This mindset embraces the notion that our capabilities and intellect are malleable and can be honed through perseverance and effort. It emphasizes the importance of the journey rather than the destination. Promoting candid conversations. Joyfully acknowledging our mistakes promotes a culture of candid conversation and collective intelligence. It invites others to contribute their viewpoints and expertise, enriching our collective comprehension of the world. Separating worth from beliefs. When we uncouple our self-esteem from our convictions, we gain the agility to revise our stance in light of new evidence. This separation is pivotal for adapting to novel information and varying scenarios. In summary, reveling in erroneous conclusions is about reframing our approach to mistakes, seeing them not as hindrances but as vital milestones on our quest for deeper insight and efficacy. It fosters an ethos that prizes inquisitiveness and perpetual education over the compulsion to be correct. Should you wish to delve deeper into incorporating this mindset into your everyday life, or if you have additional inquiries, I'm here to assist. The quintessence of cognitive agility. Delving into cognitive agility versus rigidity from Adam Grant's Think Again, we uncover the significance of embracing new perspectives and ideas, even when they conflict with our past declarations or convictions. Releasing obsolete perspectives. Grant motivates us to release perspectives that have outlived their usefulness. This entails acknowledging when our viewpoints are anchored in antiquated information and being prepared to refresh them. Reevaluation as a route to distinction. The capacity to reassess and modify our perspectives is depicted as a route to distinction. It's about elevating learning and development above the desire for perceived consistency in our thought process. The traps of proficient thinking. Grant intriguingly suggests that proficiency in thinking can occasionally hinder our ability to reconsider. This happens when we become overly invested in our reasoning, obstructing our view of differing viewpoints. Commitment to continuous learning. This principle also connects with the previously discussed joy of recognizing our errors. It's about committing to be continuous learners, always striving to refine our comprehension of the world. Applying cognitive agility. In practical terms, cognitive agility entails regularly scrutinizing our presuppositions, actively seeking diverse information and viewpoints, remaining open to revising our stances when new evidence emerges, inviting others to offer their insights even when they challenge our own. To encapsulate, cognitive agility versus rigidity champions the preference for adaptability and receptiveness to transformation in our cognitive endeavors. It's an invitation to welcome the evolving landscape of knowledge and insight rather than adhering to a fixed worldview. Adopting this mindset can pave the way for groundbreaking innovations, enriched collaboration, and profound personal development. We close the chapter on Adam Grant's Think Again. Remember that the power to rethink and unlearn is a superpower in our ever-changing world. May you carry the courage to question the familiar and embrace the unknown. If you've enjoyed this journey of reflection and reevaluation, subscribe to stay updated with more content that challenges and inspires. Until next time, keep thinking differently and never stop learning.